Hello there, it's Halo with the Armageddon Report. This is the new cycloking.com or something. I say new every time I come out with a revision. Ooh, it's the new and improved cycloking.com. Anyway, so now instead of this being towards the bottom, it's right next to each other, which makes it real easy to say, oh, hey, the Eastern Pacific has something going on, and the Atlantic doesn't. Still. And of course, this is unhelpful when it's low, see, because if it's less than 30%, I make it yellow. But in this case, you can't read white text on a yellow background, can you? So I'll need to fix that. But, so we've got a 10% chance. It was as high as a 60%. So it's looking like we're not going to see Tropical Storm Carlotta soon-ish. But that's something else I'd like to add. See, 10% might seem like a lot if you were starting at 0, but if you have the context of the previous tropical weather outlooks and knew that it had been 30, then 50, then 60, and then back to the 50 or 30 or however it jumped, then you would think, well, then it's probably just going to die off completely. So, yes, I need to add some historical context. And by historical, I mean the past 24 hours. Right, so Carlotta probably not going to happen, and Tropical Storm Chris not even forecasted for the next 48 hours. However, Carlotta did show up, hey, that's where Carlotta might go. But in the news world where things are actually happening, which happens to be severe thunderstorm weather, here's the current outlook. So we've got a 30% chance of winds, we've got a 15% chance of hail, with an area where significant hail may fall, and a 2% chance of a tornado. So what's going on right this moment? Nothing but severe thunderstorm warnings. Well, I say that's a good thing, better than a tornado warning, unless of course you're out chasing, then you want some tornado warnings. But anyway, so two different storm systems that are currently being warned on, and the watch is in effect right now. We've got 2 of them, Alabama, Arkansas, Illinois. You can read that yourself until 9 p.m. and then Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, presumably this one expires at 4 p.m. CDT. So, yeah. So here's the specific wind map. So here's where your area is as high as 30%. So, like, for instance, if you pick this point in Arkansas, that means there's nearly a 1 in 3 chance. If it were 33%, then it would be a 1 in 3 chance. Anyway, there's nearly a 1 in 3 chance that that point, or someone within a 25-mile radius of them, will see a severe wind event today. And then as high as a 15% chance for severe hail, so everybody would be 1 inch or larger hail, and then the black hatch area across Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas would be where 2 inch or larger hail could potentially fall. Tornado-wise, 2%, so not a huge number. Been a while, I think, since we had a huge number. At least a week, maybe even 2, I don't know. But tomorrow, here's what's going on. We've got another sort of foot-like thing where here's your leg and it's a really big shoe or something, I don't know. So here's your slight risk, and if we look at, here's the specific probability map, you can see that the 5% risk extends quite far along the coast, and then we've got a 5% risk up there. So, by the time tomorrow rolls around to today or whatnot, that could get upgraded, that's why we pay attention every single day. Day after tomorrow, of course, very confusing because it says that, because when there's 5%, there's nothing on the map if it's day 3. I need to fix that at some point because it's just confusing. But anyway, day after tomorrow, aka day 3, 5% chance for many, many different states. So maybe by the time day 3 rolls around, there'll be something bigger to talk about. I don't know. And the medium range, days 4 through 8. Predictability too low, so if you were to read this, you'd find out why they can't predict it. So it could be timing and or location, but that does mean that there is severe thunderstorms on the horizon in days 4 through 8, but it's not, the outlook is not stable enough or whatnot. Yes. But where the outlook is stable enough today, or whatever, I don't know. So, slight risk today for these areas. You should absolutely pay attention. Get your weather radio on if you own it. Go buy it, of course. If you don't own it, unless, of course, the severe thunderstorms are already in your area, then just stay home and just watch TV, or just assume you're in a permanent severe thunderstorm warning or something. But anyway, WikiWix, WICKEDWX.com. And cycloking, which is falling back off into, not obscurity, but being completely irrelevant. Cycloking, CYCLOCANE.com, yes. Anyway, so enjoy your week. Hopefully you don't have a case of, what is it, the Mondays, or however they call that.